All right, everybody, wish me luck, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty sure we have lethal, but again, my remedial math has failed me many times in the past. This is definitely the most intense, by far the most intense game I've had in a very long time, and it all comes down to this. Let's go! What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing one of my all-time favorite archetypes, and that's going to be ABZAN tokens. If you guys are regulars here, you guys know we've played plenty of those types of lists in the past, but today in this video we have had arguably one of our most craziest games of all time. So stick around for that. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. But before we dive in and talk about the list, as always, if you are new here and find any value in today's content, if you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button, it is a free way to help support the channel. And also a like goes a very long way. With that being said, let's talk about the list because we got a lot to go over here. And then the gameplay footage, like I said, man, what can I say? Some of the best games I've had in a long time. But anyways, we're kicking things off with Prosperous Innkeeper. This is going to not only ramp us up with a treasure token, but this is going to be a very key card in aggro to mid-range matchups because in this deck we don't have any removal, and with that we're going to need a lot of life gain. So we're just trying to outsize and outvalue our opponent on the board and win the game through going extremely wide. And so this is going to keep us alive in a lot of matchups because of the life gain that we're going to get off of this is going to be very key because we're going to be spitting out creatures like crazy. We've also got Ranger class to kick things off, so we want a lot of upfront, defensive mechanics, but also this is going to, give us long-lasting value as well by getting the 1/1 counters. And in this deck, we are running Rite of Harmony as our draw mechanic. This is going to draw us a ton of cards because not only is he going to draw us cards when enchantments at the battlefield, but also creatures. So if we spit this out on 2, for 2 mana, and then we play a Ranger class, we're drawing 2 cards for 2 mana, which is pretty busted. It also has a flashback mechanic to draw cards, from the graveyard as well, which is pretty sweet. And it's going to be drawing a lot of cards. Trust me, I'll explain why in a minute here, but we've also got Wedding Announcement. So these are all of our 4 of cards. These are the cards we want to draw right away. These Innkeepers, Ranger class, Wedding Announcements. These are very important because they're very good long-term value cards, but also they come down early to kind of protect us while we build up our end game strategies. We've also got 3 Kayas. Now, this is the card I wanted to talk about the most. This is going to really get us a lot of value with not only Rite of Harmony, but the Innkeeper as well. The Kaya is going to allow us with her -2 to double the amount of tokens that enter the battlefield in 1 turn. So if we spit out an Innkeeper treasure, we're getting 2 treasures. And, the passive abilities of like Wedding Announcement are going to trigger with 2 humans coming down. And we've got a lot of other toys over here that are going to get us extra value, which is pretty sweet. And then we get a card here. It's my favorite card in the token deck, but we didn't get a lot of play off of it today. But we have Battle for Bredegard. This card right here is going to spit out not only 2 tokens for us, but then it's going to copy every token on the 3rd saga that we own. So we can copy treasure tokens, wolf tokens, human tokens, everything. And, if we just get these cards down alone, we're copying like 5-6 tokens right there. We've also got 1 Starnheim Unleashed for some over-the-top end game value. We've of course got 3 Wandering Emperors, a very important, I guess technically we do have removal with Wandering Emperors -2, but this is mostly going to get us, extra Samurais and some +1/1 counters. And then we've got 3 Asika's Chariots, because if it's a token deck, you need Asika's Chariots to not only copy tokens, but spit out some for itself. We've also got 2 Lulths, 2 Invoke the Ancients, a new card that I'm trying out here, and this is kind of where the deck was inspired. I wanted to play Invoke the Ancients today, and I wanted to do it in a different way, so we just decided to go with the ABZAN tokens, but this is going to produce double the tokens, with Kaya. Kaya is going to be the key. Like, we really want to see Kaya just kind of doubling up on everything. And then 1 Skeletal Swarming as another additional win con, and a Miria's Call, which is going to give everything indestructibility for a turn, and then we can get in for some really crazy attacks. The land, I kind of went different today. We have a lot of double devotion, triple devotion to things. There's a lot of double colors we need on every single color, so I didn't go with any basics. I just strictly went up with all of our dual lands, and it seemed to work out pretty good for me. We didn't really have any mana troubles as far as like not being able to cast what we needed when we needed it. But I started this out with, of course, some basics in it, and it always seemed like we needed one more green to play this or one more white. It just never seemed to work out. But that's the deck in a nutshell. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Enjoy the gameplay footage that you're about to see, and then we'll meet back here at the end for some final thoughts. We'll see you guys at the end of the video. Peace. Are tokens good? The question of the day. Question of the day. Will Naya tokens be really good when Capenna comes out? I don't know. We'll see. We are running ABZAN today, though, so we're not going to get a really good look at, Naya, but got a pretty good situation here, I think. And we got a really good opening hand here with the Innkeeper into the battle. Barbarian class. What in the world? What are my eyes seeing right now? Rolling dice. What in the world is happening? Okay, we have a fellow jank player. I love that. And they foretell. Now I'm super confused. All right, fair enough. All right, we're gonna go here, and then next turn we can play both Kaya and the Ranger class. Really wish Kaya could trigger its -2 before this goes off, but it's all good. We're gonna get so much life gain, I think, off of the Betragard and the Innkeeper being on the field. Betragard. All right, so we could go for this and this, but I think I'd rather go for this and get two. Get 3 knights or samurais out of it. Yeah, we're gonna hold up. We're gonna hold up the Wandering Emperor here. We're gonna spit out a knight on the end step here, which is gonna allow us to copy it with the battle, and then it'll be our turn, and then we'll play Kaya into Ranger class, and we'll double the tokens that we generate. So we'll get 2 wolves and another pair of samurais. So things are looking pretty sweet for us here. The life gain is going to be off the chain here in a minute. I could block that and kill it with the 2/2, but I'm not going to, because again, I would rather copy it with the battle, because we're going to get so many bodies, man. So many. This next few turns are gonna, this next turn is going to be lit. It's going to be absolutely lit. All right, they clearly have some instant speed nonsense. Probably some burn spells, I would assume. They might be a little confused by my play here, making a 2/2 after the fact. All right, it's a Demon Bolt. That's tough. All right, so not as lit as we would have liked, but still we get an extra samurai here and treasure. Love to see it. Look at that. Oh my gosh. You know, we don't even have to double up here, do we? Could be good still, though. I think I'm gonna plus, though. I think I'm gonna plus.
Oh, I've got the perfect tools for the job.
And I also think I'm gonna plus this. I mean, look at the board right now, dude. We are going off at the moment. We have plenty. Oh no, our fellow jank player didn't want to see what we did with our jank. Come on. Come on. You gotta respect it. Kaya's an absolute beast. Absolute beast of a card. I wish it played a little better with the battle. I wish Kaya could like do its -2 at instant flash speed like a Wandering Emperor, and then it would be busted. This is okay. This is okay. Don't mind this at all. Got some serious life gain here. So this particular matchup, seeing a lot of green come down, the Innkeeper feels really good. All right, so it is going to be our friend Ruins. Innkeeper for sure. We got the Wandering Emperor play next turn if we want it. The Weaver of Harmony can be pretty an obnoxious card to deal with if we keep letting him go off with it, but we'll see. So far it's just mono green though. Very strange. Do we go straight for an Asika's Chariot, or do we Do we maybe go with the wedding announcement? I feel like the wedding announcement's a card that we want to play when we're ready to draw cards. I think I'm gonna go with the Wandering Emperor here. They just hit me with a year ago. But they hit me with a year ago, but because I skipped over my phase right when they clicked it, it turned into thinking. So we got a little bit of an impatient gamer on our hands here. All right, Battle of Betrogard, like that. We like that. You know what? I think I'm gonna play this. I think I'm gonna play the battle here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not too afraid of sweepers when we're talking about runes and stuff, so this is an easy decision, I think, for myself. A lot of life gain going on here too, which is super great for us. Oh no, I swung in with the Innkeeper. That was a mistake. They don't block either way. Good. That was a huge mistake. I should not have clicked through that quickly. I forgot the Innkeeper was not summoning sickness. Is that a verb? Did I just turn that into a verb somehow? All right, so borrowed time. They take the Emperor. Okay. Oh, maybe they take the Betrogard. I hope they take the Emperor. Bredagard. I can never say that word. It's so tough for me. They're gonna double the effects. Okay, that's annoying. They take both. That's really annoying. I can't lie. But if I can somehow deal with that later with like a Beseiju, that's pretty much the only card I can deal with it with, then we're in business. But all right, I am going to attack all here, and I'm gonna wedding announcement so I can draw some cards. All right, so now we've got the Invoke, we've got the Chariot, both ready to go, and we're looking really nice actually. That was a really good borrowed time though. That's brutal. Jukai Naturalist. It's only natural. Ugh. Okay, so they intend on attacking here this time? They do. Cool. At least we know the Weaver's not going to do silliness. Okay. Never mind. Alright, easy Asika's Chariot for me here. A lot of life gain. Gonna hang on to the other Innkeeper for now. I know we're throwing away the 1/1, but I need to draw another card here. They could gain 3 off of this 1/1 too and just kind of trade the damage. So that kind of stinks a little bit, but you know what? It's fine. We draw the card. We accomplish what we need off this play. We keep hitting lands though. Yikes. Yikes on the lands, my guy. They're thinking about doubling the effects. Yeah, they're going to double down on the effects here. That's tough. That's tough. That's a fat life linking creature right there. So all that damage we've been doing is about to get washed. The good news is we can kind of take this damage though. Not a big deal. That's annoying. Man, imagine they didn't take these 2 cards. We would be sitting so clean right now. So clean. Ooh, that's actually pretty interesting. So if we play this, we clearly can't play the Invoke. Still might be worth it though to try to double down on the treasure.
Yeah, I can handle this job. I'll make it look good.
Double the treasures, we double the cats, or we double the copy here. What do we do? Like this. I guess everybody. Yeah, that's fine. We double up on the samurais, so we get 2 more samurais. We get a lot of life gain off of that. So we got 2 treasures there, and we got 2 samurais off that play. So pretty good overall. And then we've got the Invoke, which isn't... The Invoke's not amazing without the Kaya trigger. We could have... There's an argument to be said to just save the Kaya trigger for the doubling of the Invoke. But I'm fine with this. I'm totally okay with it. All of our creatures get Death Touch next turn. So if they want to block, things are going to get real dicey for them. Oh gosh, another Hollow Haunting. No, that's not good. Those things get out of hand really fast. And they're gonna double the spirits that come down. I mean, they are wasting mana every turn by doing that, but it's a pretty good effect to be doubling. But look what we got, ladies and gentlemen. Look what we got. Alright, I'm happy to block your Jukai Naturalist, so come at me, bro. Didn't think so. All right, here we go. Ooh, that's interesting. Dude, I don't think we're going to get a chance here to play the Invoke. I really want to, but I don't think it's coming down this turn or this game.
Just how I showed you. You got this.
All right. Well, if we bring in the Asika's Chariot would die to the portrait no matter which way we slice it. So I think we're going to do it like this. And we're really going to put them in a tough spot here because they're at 12 life, right? So they're going to need to make some blocks here. Some key blocks here. And we have Death Touch on everything, by the way. Keep that in mind. So their portrait's dead. It's going to be interesting because the Wandering Emperor is going to kind of decide how this game's going to really go here. I got to make sure I do it correctly. So, do we get the first strike to stop the life gain? That'd be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are they just dead here? Hold on. 6. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage. They're just dead here. Ladies and gentlemen, they lose. We win. GG's. Wandering Emperor for the win. First strike right here. And they lose. We'll be seeing you, my friend. We'll be seeing you. Bang. Got him. Got him. Let's go. On to the next one. And that right there is how you handle the pesky runes players, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, Wandering Emperor is a busted card. Such a busted card. Crazy. It's so crazy how cards develop over time too. Like the card comes out and everyone's like, it is good. And then people start to figure out how to play it and where to play it. And then how important the instant speed stuff is on it. And it's just, man, it's crazy. It's crazy how far a card can just come. All right, we've got Innkeeper. Ooh. See, these are the times though where I get a little confused on the play line. Like, where should we go with this? I think we should go this into the Betrogard pretty much every time. Bredagard. I'm sure someone's gonna comment about my pronunciations. All right, what's our opponent up to here? I think we go Kaya next turn. We gotta hope we hit a land though. Looks like they're gonna kill the dog. Yep, they killed the dog. That's pretty good though. Kind of shuts down what I'm trying to do here. Ah, you're a reanimator deck. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just take the turn off here and just plus this. I'm gonna hope and bank that we hit the land we're looking for.
Teach you a thing or two.
That's kind of tricky, man. Them killing that wolf was actually really bad for us because battle could have copied it. I don't know. A lot of things could have happened here. We could double our treasure tokens, by the way, guys. So that's pretty sweet what Kaya can do with that. Okay, well. Looks like that's going to be the play.
Ooh, never been part of an
Double
angry
the
mob.
treasure tokens. And then battle, or do we wedding announcement? Probably battle first so we can establish some attackers. And then we'll wedding announcement next turn so we can start drawing some cards. All right, we got some bodies here now. We can protect Kaya if need be. I'd prefer not to have to block, but they are going to attack to create that treasure. It's like a no-brainer, really. Yeah, we'll give up one warrior, I guess. They're cruising along with their mana. We are not. We missed the land drop. Pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Pretty bad. And there's Toxrill. And Toxrill just absolutely destroys me. Yep, that's as bad as it gets. Toxrill is about as bad as it gets. Our only hope here at all would be to get a land so we can play the Wandering Emperor. And we don't even get the land. Nice. GG's. Well, I am going to concede here. I mean, it's pretty much a foregone conclusion. Toxrill eats every token we generate. So that's a pretty bad matchup for us, I'd say. Pretty bad matchup. Yikes. Good stuff, though. I like Toxrill. I like Reanimator decks. Gotta respect it. All right, well, Toxrill is an absolute beast. And let's hope we don't run into that again. Toxrill is it's such a perfect matchup for us. That's crazy. All good, though. It happens. What do we got here? Ranger class into the battle seems really nice. If we hit our land drops, that is. Dude, I am risking it for the biscuit on the land drops here, aren't I? I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. I mean, I guess we'll take a 5 land hand. All right, this game is trolling. It is what it is. The game is trolling hard. See some whites. That's fine. Probably need more white than we need black, so let's do that. All right, off to a decent start. We got a turn 2, turn 3 curve out, which is always nice. Mono white potentially. It is Thalia coming in, which does actually throw off my game a bit here. That's frustrating. Thalia, man. Thalia's got to be one of the, if not the most annoying card for me personally right now to deal with. All right, well, I mean, I am out aggroing them right now, which is kind of surprising, so we'll take it. Any removal here? Maybe a seat? Or no, there's no 4th mana, so it is a seat. Nice. We thought that might happen. Thought maybe it was going to be the Wandering Emperor, but it was not. This time, oh wait, actually it can't be a Wandering Emperor. What am I saying? They're taxed as well as I am, right? Yeah, they get taxed as well. Everybody paying extra. At least that's kind of fair. Gosh darn it, dude. You gotta be kidding me. It's fine though. I mean, if they take the Wandering Emperor, which is the right play, I still get to draw a massive amount of cards with 2 wedding announcements out there. So could end up being beneficial, I guess. I mean, sure, if you want to trade this, I'll trade it. That works for me. I still get the 2 tokens this turn, so I still have enough to attack in and still draw 2 cards with next turn. So that's a W. And next turn I can hit them with the seat on the block too. So if they want to hold back something to block with, could be pretty good. All right, this deals 3 damage now. We got to keep that in mind. 2 cards. Land and a Seeker's Chariot. I'll take the Chariot. That's not bad. So we have to pay 1 additional here to kill Thalia. And it only deals 3 damage, not 4. So just a couple things to keep in mind when making this play. But Thalia's got to go, man. Thalia's got to go. Because I have to get this Wandering Emperor out too. And a Seeker's Chariot. And they're just so expensive. I can't afford to keep doing things this way. They are thinking, which is totally fair. Auto pay. All right, I'm going to go for this. End my turn. I have Wandering Emperor ready to go to minus on the land because we don't have any other ways to deal with the land. So the Wandering Emperor is going to have to get the job done here on that. Unbelievable. I still get the Wandering Emperor down though, so this is fine. But then the Seeker's Chariot's getting taxed as well. Wow, dude, 2 Thalias. Come on. Come on. That's annoying. That is annoying.
Run away. The open starts to me.
All right, let's get both these Innkeepers in here because I could use some serious life gain action. I know we could have played the Chariot here, but I think 2 Innkeepers is a better play just because, like I said, the life gain in the long run, it's going to be very helpful. We're getting 2 life a creature now. Everything's pumped. Yeah, might as well. I don't have any creatures, but I can see the top of my deck, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, let's keep the damage flowing, man. Keep the damage flowing. All this life gain is going to get us back into this game, so I'm not too concerned about our life total at the moment. But considering the blocks with Thalia, interesting. Interesting. Okay. They are down to 6. I think we got this one locked up and in the bag. Let's go, baby. Let's freaking go. Yeah, I do think we fare a little bit better against creature builds or like mid-rangey, aggro or mid-rangey. But if we do face aggro, we really do have to have that Innkeeper. Otherwise, we're in kind of a bit of trouble. All right, we get an Innkeeper on the opening hand here. It's like they heard me, so I'm keeping this bad boy. Starnheim Unleashed. Hopefully we get to have some fun with that card. Love me some Starnheim. I'm looking to meme on this game. This is going to be the game. We're going to hit a big meme here. Okay, that's pretty standard. We're okay with that. Life gain going to be pretty clutch, like we said before, especially against aggro mid-rangey decks like this one. We don't have a great way to deal with these creatures once they get past a certain scale, which is kind of a frustrating thing. That's really cool, actually. I like that card in this deck a lot. That is really cool. Respect. Sometimes you just gotta respect it, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta respect the hustle. Crazy. Crazy good card for the Naya runes list. Wow. Surprised too many more people aren't doing that. Solid build, man. Solid build's probably gonna get me. They're probably gonna get me here. Hopefully I can get off a really big Angels play here. We are ramping up pretty good here, so we're gonna get a couple of Angels. 1, 2, 1, 2. I can get 3 Angels next turn. That's actually not bad. That's not bad. And if we can keep this Innkeeper alive for a turn, we got ourselves some life gain as well. Not bad. A Death Toucher, but you know what? It's down low. It's not going to be able to stop the air assault we're about to put on, so It's fine. 7 damage is not fine, but we gotta take it. Gotta take it. All right, here's our 3 angels. 2 of them are gonna have to put a halt to that 7-7 or 7-6. All right, we passed the turn. Got back up to 8 here. I hope they don't have another fight. I mean, if it's another Arnie, that's a fine fight effect because it's still gonna take the damage from the fight, so they won't be able to attack in. Yeah, that's the death toucher though, dude. What am I saying? They're gonna death touch fight me here. Shoot. Oh, they're not. I think it would have been a much smarter play for them to fight me with the death toucher, because now if they attack in here, I just block, which was what I was gonna do in the first place. I mean, I was gonna do that all along, so I'll take it. Indestructibility. Oh, you savage. You monster. Oh my gosh. All right, let's just see if we can outscale them with this, with the 1-1 counters. I mean, we do have vigilance, so if we put enough 1-1 counters on this, we might be outside the realm of their ability to keep getting 1-1 counters. Okay, so they keep putting the 1-1s on a death toucher, which is super confusing to me. Well, now it's got trample, so it's not that confusing anymore. Ugh, come on, we are just getting blown out here. Well, what do we do about this? Stop it. Oh my gosh. That's it. That's GG's. GG's. They got us with some pretty unconventional tactics here. I'm gotta give it up to them on that, but dang it, we just got pretty unlucky there, to be honest, with that indestructibility. That got us pretty good. GG. All right, we don't have a whole lot of time left for this video, so I'm trying to meme out, man. I'm trying to get a really good game here where we just blow up. I want this deck to go full on here. We had a pretty good first game. We did kind of meme pretty hard on the first game, but I need a better game. I need a better one. We got the Innkeeper and the Seeker's Chariot, so that's a really good turn 2-3 combo there. Mono green, here we go. And they're going first, which could actually make all the difference in the world. Let's hope not, but it definitely could. We got the ramp though, so I mean, we do get the Seeker's Chariot. Hopefully a turn before them. All right, no blocks. Nice. I actually really am happy we pulled that. We can go Ranger class next turn and pump, and then into the Invoke the Ancients, which we can then copy some 4/5s, and we should be able to pull away from there. Yeah, I think we're gonna be okay here. The Innkeeper gaining us life too is pretty freaking clutch. I can't lie. If they plus the Ranger class here, they don't draw a card with the pack leader, but they will start soon. And if they want to swing in though, they will lose their pack leader. So they're in a bad spot here. All right, if they plus, they're probably gonna put the 1-1 counter on the pack leader though, so that way they trade with the Seeker's Chariot. Or not. That's not a really good play on their part. Not the greatest of plays. They lose their pack leader there, and I would have refueled with my second Seeker's Chariot on this turn, but no need now. I'm gonna foretell this. This could actually be the meme we're looking for here. This might be a little greedy on my part doing this and not leaving my Seeker's Chariot as a blocker, but it is what it is. We got two 4/5s coming in next turn, and we're copying them, so good luck, opponent. Things are going pretty well in this game, I can't lie. A couple fight spells could screw me over here though. Oh, they're gonna do the Invoke the Ancients as well. They're probably gonna give Trample. They usually do. Yeah, they gave Vigilance and Trample. They mixed it up a little bit. I think I'm gonna give mine Vigilance as well. I see your Invoke the Ancients, and I raise you and Invoke the Ancients. We're gonna go Vigilance on both. Life gain. All systems are a go right now, baby. All systems are a go. And I am actually still going to attack here with the Seeker's Chariot. You're probably thinking, why would you do that? You're just going to run him right into the 4-5, which is true, but I get another 4-5 in exchange. And I'll take the 4-5 over the Seeker's Chariot in this particular matchup any day, because the bigger our creatures are, the better. Plus, we have another Seeker's Chariot, so it all works out. It's going to be about who can get bigger. And that's the game plan, man. We're going to try to get bigger here. We had the Wandering Emperor too, which can always be a really big game changer as well. A big swing. Oh, jeez. That is nasty. No shot they hit that. That's crazy, bruh. Okay, well... This is on that. I'm gonna exile that. How do we answer the rest of this nonsense? 2, 4, 6, 8. We'll just do this for now. We'll take all of this other damage. That's a lot of damage. But then we exile the 1, and then they're just left with a singular 8-10. Which they'll put counters on. I think this is fine though. Gosh darn it, dude. What a card. Unnatural Growth is busted. Holy cow, man. Holy cow. Alright. A nice little exile here. And we attack in. No, we don't, because of 8-10. Ah, come on. Come on, guy. Shoot, man. We were doing so well, too. I would like to hit a Rite of Harmony here on the next go. If we can just find a land off the top that's not a tap land. Or I don't have any tap lands at this point. What am I saying? All right, they're gonna just straight up attack, which I can appreciate, and I really do appreciate that, because I don't want them being able to play like a Blizzard Brawl and throw me off here. All right, I'm gonna do it like this, just to be safe. Just to be safe, but I'm talking Tameo here, given indestructibility would just probably end this game, which is probably what they have, because that's exactly what they need to win the game. This is a risky play on my part for sure. I could jump block, but all right, cool. We get rid of it. Nice. They take out the 2/2 cat over. Oh, I guess they couldn't have taken. That was a 9 power. Okay, never mind. I was confused. I thought they could have taken out 2 of my 4/5s, but they could not. All right. You're saying there's a chance. We hit our land drop, which is what we were looking for. We do one of these numbers. Do one of these numbers. We gain some life. Nice. +1 here on what? So that's going to become an 8-8, right? It can't get through these two. I guess if it gets to 9-9, yeah, it still can't get through those two. So let's plus a cat here.
We've got the edge in this.
All right. Dude, we are struggling to get through this line though, because there are so many threats here on the board, and not so many threats that are very powerful, dude. This one card, just one singular card, is just ruining my life at the moment right now. But in a minute here, I'll be able to cast the Amirius Call, which may not seem like a big deal, but it is, because we'll get 1 turn free with indestructibility to kind of attack in, which could change the game a little bit for us. They don't attack. Interesting. Interesting. Oh man, I can only do this for 2 or 1. 2. I can do this for 2. Okay. That's fine. I could do this for 2, which could... These could probably win me the game. If I'm being honest. These angels are going to be what's going to win me the game, because we just go over the top with vigilance. But they do have a reach creature, actually, which is not great. Not great. What a weird game this is turning out to be, huh? We had them pretty much cooked until this card came down. Until the growth hit. We were doing well. We were doing well. There's the +1. Let's see what they hit here. They get 2 lands. The Seiju, though, does kill one of my enchantments or artifacts. That's pretty messed up. Here goes the Seeker's Chariot, but that's fine because we do get a land off of it, I guess. It's not the best thing to ever happen to us, but oh, we don't have any more base. We don't have any basics at all. That's a downside to running no basics, huh? Okay. What's good though is that they do attack in here. Let's say with the Tree Folk, we -2 on the Wandering Emperor, and we take them out. So I kind of invite that attack, to be honest, because then they won't have any blockers in the air. No, they just hold back here. All right, fair enough.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Okay, no attacks. Double Innkeeper. Skeletal Swarming. Alright, we're looking good. Now we're gaining 2 life every time a Skeletal Swarming pops, which will help a ton. That 6/6 reach, man, that's gonna be the nightmare to get through here, because we got the 2 flyers, but oh no, that is not good. Wow, and they hit pretty darn good there. Ah, that's crazy. Okay, hopefully they get aggressive here. I'm hoping. I guess we could actually find ABZAN and be fine, but that's a 1-card draw potential there. Oh, what a weird game, man. What a weird game. I suppose I could draw Kaya too, and then double my token generation, and then Rite of Harmony, because then I get, you know, 4 skeletons, and then we'll be good, man. That'd be 4 cards, 4 life gain, or 8 life gain. Yeah, that could be pretty good, man. If I get a Kaya off the top, that could be pretty awesome. Man, what stinks though is Ren and 7's primed up now to get another reach creature. I'm hoping these skeletons can get us there, but they're not going to be big enough. There's no shot we're going to get big enough to deal with any of this stuff. Ugh, here we go. No, they don't attack. They just tap their Seeker's Chariot for no reason. That's kind of crazy. Well, I can kill the Ren and 7 here. This leaves me with 1-2 mana left over. This might actually be really good. Let's see. Ah, you know what? Only non-angel creatures gain indestructibility. That's actually not that good. But I still kill Ren and 7 here, I think is the play for sure.
Tell them how we greet our enemies.
All right, let's make it tough for them to decide. You know, it's not a tough decision, but like, let's make it to where my angels kind of spread this power out a little bit. I don't like losing one of these angels here, but it is what it is. We have to kill that Ren and 7 before it can spit out another token. I don't know, man. It feels kind of like a lost cause, if I'm being honest. What are we gonna do next turn? So we attack in, and we can get 2 our angels across to the face next turn, which could be pretty solid. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to figure it out as we go. The life gain is very helpful. And if they're still really stressed about attacking too, which I don't blame them, because we have the Wandering Emperor just sitting here waiting to exile something. And as soon as they lose that Tree Folk, they lose the game. So, dude, them hitting that Tree Folk was so busted. So busted. Or the Ren and 7, I should say, but God, we have so much card draw here too this turn. If we could just find something, man, something to double my tokens and whatever. What to do? 1, 2, 3, 4. That leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's nothing I can top deck that I won't be able to play this with. That's nice. 3, 4, 5. All right, the more bodies, the better, man. Seriously, the better. Vigilance, I think, is the best way to go here. Gaining life is huge. Drawing 2 cards here, potentially 3 if I want to minus on the Wandering Emperor here. Putting 1/1 counters on my flyers though feels pretty awesome. I'm drawing 2 more cards actually with this, so yeah, let's put the 1/1 counters here on the angels, because we're gonna get 10 damage through here.
Strike fast and strike hard.
There we go. We got 10 damage coming through here that they can't stop. They're gonna kill the 6/6 though. Oh shoot, these other angels don't have vigilance. I actually didn't know that. I genuinely did not know that. That actually changes things a bit. That's not good. But we are gonna get 2 more cards here when these skeletons spit out. Yeah, they're all gonna die too though. All the skeletons are gonna die. But that's still more life gain. I mean, we're at 26. Again, the more life gain, the longer this game gets drawn out, the better for us. These innkeepers are really keeping us in this. MVP, dude. Innkeeper's MVP of this deck, that's for sure. What an absolutely wild game this is turning out to be. Holy. Here we go, drawing some cards. All right, another Rite of Harmony is not terrible, especially for 2 mana instead of 4 this time. We do get 1 flyer through here, and it is for 6, so there's a good chance our opponent full sends here. Just got to survive this onslaught. So really, it's just the 2 old girl trolls. This might be the craziest. This might be the craziest mono green game I've ever played against. Like I've never been drawn out this long against mono green. This is wild. They're full sending here. Wish me luck. This is for the whole game. This turn is for the entire game. No shot. They pulled a Ren in 7. Oh my god. They can stop my attack now. They can stop my attack. That's crazy. Maybe they make the mistake though and attack in here with everybody still. I doubt it, but now that they hit the run 7, they're comfy, man. They're just chilling. They're just chilling. They're crewing up too. Oh, they got the double. I didn't even notice the second unnatural growth. What? Hold on now. Get aggressive. They're getting aggressive here. Let's see what we can do with this. Let's see what we can do with this. Okay. All right. Okay, so here and here we survive, and then we try to retaliate attack here and see what we can do as far as trying to win the game. I don't think it's possible, but we're gonna try. We are gonna give it our best shot. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blockers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 attackers. Attackers here. Is that lethal though? Like, what are we looking at here? So they block all the big stuff, right? So they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They take 2, 4, 6 damage. I mean, I think I have lethal here. Am I tripping out? Do I have lethal here? I'm stressed, guys. I am so stressed right now. Like, my heart is beating right now bad. Like, this is crazy.
I'm not gonna let you slow me down. This time, I brought backup.
Oh, this is crazy. Here we go. So what do we do here? Do we... Drawing 2 more cards off that. A couple more life gain points here, but it doesn't really matter. I think I have lethal. I'm just tripping out here. I'm not sure. I am just not sure. All right, everybody, wish me luck, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty sure we have lethal, but again, my remedial math has failed me many times in the past. This is definitely the most intense, by far the most intense game I've had in a very long time, and it all comes down to this. Let's go! Oh my goodness. Let's go. I thought that was the case. I was pretty positive in that, but that was a nail biter. What a game. My goodness. That's gonna do for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. This is the time in the video where we're going to break down the deck and talk about it a little bit, but before I do that, I just want to give a huge thank you and shout out to everybody who's made it this far into the video. It helps a lot with the YouTube algorithm when you stay this long. Pumps my videos out to more people to watch. So thank you for that support. I do appreciate that a lot. With that being said, let's talk about the list a little bit. So I love it. I love what it's trying to do. I'm gonna be honest with you though, it does need work. There were some times where it felt a little clunky. And when I say clunky, it really was only clunky with like I play tested this a lot prior to the video, and then we played a few after. There's some games you guys just don't get to see, but ultimately my collective mind is that mono white is tough because Thalia taxes everything, right? And we run a lot of there is no creature spells essentially. So Thalia kind of destroys us right into an elite spellbinder. That type of combo really does hurt us, especially if you don't have an innkeeper on the field. It gets a little bit brutal from there. So removal, lacking removal in this deck is kind of not great. Obviously, I'm sure a lot of you right away were like, Meat Hook Massacre belongs in here, and I would honestly agree with you. I think Meat Hook Massacre does have a really solid place in this list. I'm going to just admit it. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And the Battle for Betrogard did not see any play today. It wasn't that important. It did not do what I wanted it to do. So, excuse me, my acid reflux. So this card is the most memeable card in the deck, and it for sure can be cut for those Meat Hook Massacres. Because also with what the Meat Hook Massacre would do is that if we have such a wide board the way we do normally, and we play it and sweep our own boards, against that mono green matchup at the end, we could essentially deal all that damage to their face without even having to go through their creatures. So that could be really helpful. Meat Hook Massacre definitely has a place here. I think it would make the deck much, much better, to be honest, especially when I'm talking about those mono white matchups. You just drop a Meat Hook for 1 and you've got yourself a nice clean board and you're good to go. But yeah, I think that belongs in the deck. I think Battle can be cut. And if you can somehow squeeze in maybe a couple of Vanishing Verses, because you saw how messed up that, overgrowth, whatever that card is, you saw how messed up that was, and with a simple either binding or Vanishing Verse, you got yourself a simple solution. With that, I'm not sure what I would say you should cut. Maybe bring it down 1 Emperor, and then I don't know, maybe 1 Rite of Harmony, but everything else seemed to work pretty smooth. Aside from the Battle and not having Meat Hook, I was pretty happy with how the rest of the deck felt, but having some removal for the mono white matchup would be so helpful. And Rite of Harmony is pretty important. I would say that could get cut, but I did run into some control matchups where it was they swept the board and I had no way to rejuice. So Rite of Harmony is pretty important for those particular matchups and whatnot. But ultimately, this is the point where I let you guys decide how to adjust. So let me know down below in the comments what you guys think of the deck, how you guys would change it and make it better. I would love to hear all your thoughts on that. But thank you again for watching today's video, making it this far. I do appreciate that a lot. We'll be back here again, obviously, on Monday for another video. And New Capenna is coming up soon, so we'll be doing some really cool new decks on that. Keep an eye out, because when New Capenna drops, typically we go for a full week of daily content. So be on the lookout for that when that happens. And we'll see you guys back here on Monday. Before I hop out of here, though, huge shout out as always. I did not forget about my Mardu Mob, man. Thank you guys for being part of the Mardu Mob. Really appreciate you guys. You guys are the backbone and cornerstone of this community, and you just honestly, I literally cannot do this without your guys' support. So thank you so much for all of your support. And yeah, if you guys want to learn about the Mardu Mob, how to become a member of the Mardu Mob, you can hit that join button down below or the link in the description. But thank you guys so much. Appreciate you. Love you. I'm out. We'll see you on Monday. Peace.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. Where's the upload, man? Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap.